Shalom, balance, paradise, righteousness, all in this thing, diligently putting in that work. Thank yourself for surviving the zombie apocalypse 2020. We're here, same shit, different toilet, and it's about that time, man. It's about that time for the paradigm shift to take place, for the powers that should have never have been to continue the social experiment. Um, Reporting live from the brains of the beast. And, you know, as I've been saying, some hella interesting times that we're currently in right here, right now. If you're blessed to have eyes to see and ears to hear, you already know what time it is, man. If you don't, you're close to figuring out, what the hell's going on in this strange time, and yet a wonderful time that we're there living in. You know what I mean? Because there's only so much lies that can be told, so much stuff that can be hidden before it is uncovered. The truth stands alone, and there is an awakening of sorts of all various nations trying to navigate, trying to, at least try to understand, overstand, what is going on, because there's so many questions, and where's the answers? Who's providing the answers? So then what they rely on is like typically mainstream media, who are shaping and guiding the social quote unquote norms, the mentality of everybody from youngsters to old people. They're literally turned into robots. If there wasn't already robots, especially some of these youngsters and adults who have got the damn crack phones, and all they're doing is walking around with these little devices, these little glowing screens stuck to their face, walking into roads, walking into damn doors and shit, knocking people over because they ain't looking where they're going, falling down stairs, man. They're doing all kind of crazy shit. So if they already wasn't addicted to that day, they've had a full year just to veg out some of these lucky so-and-sos who are on their 80%, just chilling at home, binging out on Netflix, no chill, and drinking copious amounts of alcohol, potentially even playing with their nose, you know what I mean? Some of that illicit stuff. And, for some, that's pretty much it. 16 pints or 16 cannies, and that's them for the night, passed out on the city. Others, maybe isn't so much the alcohol thing, but they got that headset on and they're flipping killing folk on them damn realistic damn computer quote unquote games, which is clearly desensitizing people. People don't damn value life anymore. They're running around with damn swords and all kind of foolishness doing listen, what happened to the olden days of look, even Mortal Kombat, which was hella realistic for the time, that was blood and guts, but at the same time, it wasn't as realistic as it was here, and this was fantasy shit, man. You know what I mean? Crazy fantasy shit. You wouldn't dream of hurtling across the you know, 2 or 3 feet vertically. No, not vertically, horizontally across the damn room with damn lightning coming at yourself. You ain't gonna try and emulate none of that shit. Whereas these games that they got here now, these simulators, let's just call it for what they are, man. These are simulators. They're training motherfuckers, children and adults, especially these damn children. I was hearing in the early thousands that they were hiring people into the military to fly drones based upon certain games that the, as I say, simulators that they got out there. And then again, let's look at it. Most of these crazy ass games have got parental advisory things. Oh no, not even that. Hold up, because I don't even mess with this. I don't even mess with the something them like that. But I know that they have certification. So there will be like a 12, 15, and maybe 18 or something like that. I don't know. And you still got these little youths. They're parents. They're pair that rent the damn child until the child gets old enough to become a man or a young woman. They're like, yeah, you know, just let him play the thing, man. He's gonna be quiet playing that, you know. His friends were playing it and blah blah blah, and they don't they don't care. They let them play the damn something when they're driving around GTA, that Grand Theft something, and was it Fortnite? All these weird ass shits, man. Where's Mario Kart? Where's Donkey Kong? Pac-Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario Kart. Them were the good old days. The only violent influences that was about was what? Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger, your Jean-Claude Van Damme, your Sylvester Stallone, you know, pardon, the action movies, Chuck Norris. Yes, just go back to them days. There was a plethora of, and then you get the Italian mob gangster stupidness, you know, which did mold and shape people's mind, but that was the only bit of violence that you would see. And again, we can look on the streets or the roads then, and we can see elements of that lifestyle being promoted and presented, being played out. So there were master manipulators. Some people thought, you know, that they're waking up, or they're not buying what these wicked folk are selling. But then you've got these people who are simple as the day is old, just want to get along just to get along, just to get along because it's just easy, and there's none to it, man. You're just floating down the blood clot lake, and at the end of that, at the end of the, well, not even that lake, down the stream, let's say that, he was struck with just floating down the stream, and a nothing. And then after a couple minutes, it starts to get hella bumpy, and you realize it's some Indiana Jones shit, and there's a big damn waterfall that you come into. And he was like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have just relaxed on this thing. I should have just, you know, I should have swum to one side and at least got out this thing. Now I've got no chance, man. Look at the current and yo. And unfortunately, that's the situation that we're in. You know, people who are just like, yeah, I don't want to question nothing, man. I've put all faith and trust into the governmental system and the policy enforcers and the magi and the damn scientists, cults, and all the rest of the folly. And I'm just gonna sit back. I'm just gonna sit back. I'm gonna live my quote unquote best life, whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. I think I can kind of understand what they're talking about, but like, how about just living life, man, to the best of your ability? Not live your best life. What you got? Another? How many more lives have you got? unless we're dealing in the realms of reincarnation and stuff, like how many other lives do you reckon you're gonna have if you're living your best life now? Question the thing, man. Hmm? What is life? What is your purpose? As I've alluded to multiple times in the past, a lot of folk are hella short on their purpose. I mean, short like I don't even know. They're short. They're just they're blowing in the wind like a leaf. Wherever the wind goes, that's where the fuck they're going. And that is existing. That ain't living. Making informed decisions, making potential mistakes, and learning from the mistakes. You know what I mean? Going through trials and tribulations, having the pleasure and the pain. That's all part of this year life, man. The date that you come in this year, the date that you leave this physical three-dimensional realm, and what are people gonna say about the little dash in between, the journey, the experiences? Like what have you done? I ain't talking about no Oscar winning songs or and anything like that, but like how many people have you affected in a good way? What are people gonna say about you when you're gone? Is it gonna be the cliche? Oh yeah, man, he was good, man. Oh, is it is it gonna be some real yes? Gone way too soon. He had potential, or she had potential. They helped me in this way, and blah blah blah. We gotta think, man, because tomorrow for sure ain't promised, man. Yesterday is a mystery. And tomorrow is not promised. It really isn't, man. So we gotta try and be the best version of self as we can be, you know, try and create those happy and wonderful experiences and be the change, be the change in your life. So, and potentially even have an effect on other people's lives in positive ways, helping people. You know what I mean? Not being selfish with ideas and ways that you're successful. Share that so other people can be successful. It's like it's they've created a society where nobody wants to give. People are frightened to chastise damn unruly youth them that's on the road in fear of being assaulted. Not only by the youth them, but the parents them coming after you saying, "Nah, you can't talk to my child like that," and all kind of foolishness. It's crazy, man. People don't even want to help people. People are wary of the seeing something going down, and it's like you should be helping, but oh, what if this and what if that? And of course, you've got to keep your safety in mind with the madness that's going on, which has been created. See, for all this dysfunction that takes place, somebody's profiting on it. Who? That's how I'll end this year. Who is profiting off the dysfunction? Leave that there in the comments. Who is profiteering from the dysfunction of society? Pardon self, in all its different realms.